This is the start of our fourth and final round of our daily event. We have won the dice roll, so we're going to play first. And this hand is fine. We have 3 lords and some lands to play them, and a Mutvault to be attacking with pretty soon. Be a little slow, but hopefully this is fast enough, so we're not going to mulligan it. We're on the play, which helps out a lot. An Aether Vial actually wouldn't be that good in this hand, just because we're curving out anyways faster than the Aether Vial would help us out. It would be fine on the turn where we can play, actually turn 3 would be good because we played both of these. But I think we should be fine. I'm pretty happy with this hand. I also have a Cavern to help deal with any counter spells, and Mutvault can be attacking. Go turn 1, Island, turn 2, Lord, turn 3, Regery, turn 4, Lord Atlantis, and attack with Mutvaults. Let's see what our opponent decides to do. So our opponent kept his 7, we'll play our Island and say go. It's kind of awkward. I just checked. We actually got the pair down. So even though we are 2-1 and we can win and win prize, our opponent cannot. So it's kind of odd. This is actually the 3rd time this week this happened to me where even though I was 2-1, I got pair down. And one time my opponent just didn't even show up, so that was pretty nice. But luckily for you guys, my opponent did show up and we get to record our final video. Let's see what he does. So, and we'll just pass the turn. So Blackcleave Cliffs, so we're definitely playing against Jund into Deathrite Shaman. Awesome. He doesn't have a fetch land, and we don't have a fetch land, so it's really good. So we drew an island for the turn. So hopefully my prediction is right, and this turns out to be a good matchup. I've had great success against Jund type decks. In every event that I play and when I play against, I don't think either I've only lost 1 match or I haven't lost any. So we'll see how this goes. So we just was like a Tarmogoyf here, like it doesn't even matter. Like a Liliana would be pretty bad. Okay, Godless Shrine. Interesting. Okay, Liliana. So get rid of this. So we can play Curse Catcher and Lord, or we can just play Mutavault, Marrow. I like having more creatures in play so I can maybe attack Liliana. So that's more damage, So he doesn't have a green source yet. He can easily have another fetch land. If he, when he pluses, we should discard this Cavern because it doesn't do anything in this matchup. So we're definitely attacking Liliana with both our creatures, so we don't want to lose anything. Like we could lose a Curse Catcher if he wants to plus and minus it. He might not do anything with it because it doesn't. He doesn't know, but our hand is pretty resilient. Okay, so he's plussing. Ooh. Discarding the Cavern, though, does give him the green mana, but nothing we can do about that. Okay, discard the fetch. Okay, Lightning Bolt. Another Deathrite, okay. So drew a Mana Leak. It's not going to do too much because we're trying to discard to Liliana. I'm going to attack Liliana. If he wants to double block... Actually, I'm not going to do that. Because I don't... I just trade for Deathrite, then he edicts me, and I lose my Lord, so... So bye-bye Curse Catcher. And yeah, the second one. It's pretty good. I think I want to sacrifice my Mutavault. I don't want to lose my Regery. Let's see if he has a removal spell. Get rid of this. So if we can draw like a Lord, we can pump and attack. Ooh, that's pretty good. If he goes double block, we'll just bounce one of his Deathrites and kill one. So we're in okay shape. So if he plays anything before he uses Liliana, I'm just gonna mana leak, but it didn't come up. So we discarded Death Right. A third Liliana. Okay, that was really good against us. So he's gonna edict this again. And drew another lore. That's good. So we should need to draw like no lands the rest of the game. Just draw spells. So he pluses Inquisition. So he must. I don't know what's in his hand. Just play this. He has removal, like we're losing both our guys. But there's no reason not to play it. So we're drawing pretty well. Hopefully he doesn't have a removal spell. I can't see him not having removal spells in his hand. The thing, I don't know why he wouldn't just do a main phase to kill our master, because like we could draw like a mana leak or something. He has already seen a mana leak from us. So we'll attack Liliana. Liliana down. Okay, so drew a land. So he didn't play a land last turn. A Johnny. Ooh, it's pretty good. I guess kill another Lord. But we get to kill a Johnny. So actually I haven't played against like a white Jun deck yet, so I don't know how good of a matchup it is. We're doing okay. He only has 2 cards in the hand, and we have 2 2/2s. Can't complain. And like every hand disruption spell he draws is dead. Okay, Sorin. That's interesting. So it's 4-color, all planeswalkers all the time. Ooh, that's a pretty good draw. We're gonna Spreading Seas. I think his red mana. And that's pretty good, and now we can actually kill Sorin, so our creatures are unblockable. It doesn't matter too much because he has a fetch land. But I just want to get... probably should hit this because it's a forest and a plains, whereas this doesn't have land types. No, that probably doesn't matter. He probably doesn't play Buddy lands from the core set. So now we're in great shape. So our Curse Catcher is unblockable. He can block Master, but then Sorin goes down to 2. Makes a token, goes up to 3. I forgot that this doesn't make itself have Island Walk. So that's kind of awkward. Ooh, drew Mutavault. So we'll attack Sorin with both. We'll chump block. But we should be able to kill it next turn. So Mutavault was a good draw there. This makes a guy. He has a Dark Confidant. Okay. So we're not going to attack with our Master. We're just going to attack Sorin with Mutavault and him with Curse Catcher. I'll just keep the island in hand. Like, I don't think it's going to matter too much. Let's see what he draws. Hopefully it's like a 4-mana spell, like another Sorin. Tarmogoyf, okay. It's not doing too much. Plays a Tarmogoyf, he's probably going to attack with 2, and he drew a land. He drew a Vapor Snag. This is a 5/6. Let's see, I could snag the Tarmogoyf and just chump blocks the Master. I think I want to hold it for now. He's taking 5, he's going to 9. Or he's Vapor Snag, the Dark Confidence. I think I want to take away a draw step, so I'll just bounce the Dark Confident now. And if we draw a Lord, he's dead next turn. We're taking 5, we're going to 13. I don't think there's any 1 damage spells I should be worried about. I think he just wants to gain a life. Like, if this was a 1, like if this was a Curse Caster and I had a Lord, like I'd be worried that he'd kill the Lord and trade with the 1/1. But I can't think of anything where this like makes sense. Like where he's just not trying to gain a life. So next turn we're going to attack for 5, come to 3, could be dead to his Dark Confident. It looks like he has a lot of high drops, even though he's drawn a ton. We've gone through 5 Planeswalkers. So any Island Walk Lord kills him. Redree puts him to 1. Or puts him in 2, actually. Lingering Soul's okay. So I don't think he's going to play Dark Confident. Oh, he is. Interesting. Risky. I guess he goes to 4, so... So if he doesn't draw anything this turn, he could be dead. Drew a Rage Ravine, that's good. It's good for us. Flashing back Lingering Souls. So we're not going to block, definitely. Ooh, okay. You should attack with his Dark Confident, because I might block, because like the Confident could kill him. Oh, it looks like he has something. Come on, Lord. Looks like he drew some kind of removal spell. Abrupt Decay. Oh, that's pretty good. And we bricked. Oh, and it gets a block with Dark Confident. So that's actually a game. That was really close. Our next card would have killed him. Okay, let's go to sideboarding. So he has a lot of Planeswalkers. So I think, and he's 4 colors. So I want Dismembers. I want Spell Pierces, I think, and a Spreading Seas over the Mana Leaks, because it's creatures I don't care too much about. He has lots of instants and sorceries. And cut a Curse Catcher, because they're not that good against him. Maybe just another Curse Catcher. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to play first. This hand's pretty good. There's a good chance we just mana screw him. We have a Vial, which is awesome. So the last game was very close. We're just a draw off, and him drawing a removal spell on his last possible turn. That's pretty good for him. Like he's played infinite. Like I only saw 1 lightning bolt from him, so he could have plays a full set of those. Basic Swamp, okay. So do you want a Spreading Seas him? I think we do. Just take away his options. Like, it draws us deeper. So he might not have a fetch land, which would be awesome. Okay, he does. So he plays Liliana, we're just going to discard this Vial. Okay, Tarmogoyf. Yes, you like to add a counter. Ooh, can't resist. I'm just gonna spread and seize them again. Drew land, play Vile. And then we're going to drop down Silvergill and a turn. I'm not going to block. This is already at 14. Maelstrom Pulse. Ooh, that's a good one. So we take 3, we go to 16. Yes, put our Silvergill into play. Put these on the stack. I'm going to put this into play, but then I'm going to add a counter to it. Let's spread and seize. I'm just going to play Regery and attack for 4. So he's on a pretty quick clock, and we get to play another spreading season next turn. And he can probably only play one spell this turn. Okay, Lingering Souls, because it doesn't matter. I'm gonna flash it back. Actually, we might. I think we want Relic against him because he has so many graveyard cards. And he's not attacking yet because it's smaller now. We want to add a counter to this one, but not the other one. That's good. So spreading seas here. And he's actually just dead this turn. Because these are unblockable now. So it worked out pretty well. That's how a normal John game goes. We just disrupt him a little bit. We dropped 3 spreading seas, which is pretty awesome. Made him waste his Maelstrom Pulse. And I think I want the relics. Yeah, they seem pretty good. I think I'm just going to cut the last Curse Catchers because they're pretty irrelevant by themselves. And let's smith this. Ooh, 5-land hand. I'm actually not going to mulligan it. We do get to draw a card. It's pretty risky, but I think it's worth a shot. If he has Inquisition or Thoughtseize, that was pretty bad for us. So hopefully it just has like a Death Ride or nothing. Okay, Death Ride. Ooh. And drew Vapor Snags, that's good. So we don't want to draw any more lands, except for Mutavaults. Ooh, sweet, no fetch land. We could snag him here and send him back a turn. I think I'm fine with that. Doing just end step. We drew Mutavault, awesome. We drew another Lord, sweet. Okay, we're on good pace. Another Lord, awesome. I'm just gonna play Lord of Atlantis here and attack for 3. If he wants to like kill the Lord and block, I'm okay with that. I'm fine getting rid of the Death Right. So we draw a lot of lands. Like we have so many cantrips in our deck that we should be fine. Yep, so he's gonna bolt there. Take 2. And he didn't use the Death Right. Interesting. What if he has a Tarmogoyf? I'm actually going to play Master here and attack the Mutavault because I can't play both, so this will deal more damage now. So I assume he just has like lots of lands and removal spells in his hand because he hasn't played Hand Disruption and he hasn't played any other creatures. So if he has nothing, which I assume he has something, we'll take 7 going to 10. Next turn we can play Coral Helm, level up twice, or probably not, just level up once and attack for 2. And we'll keep a land in our hand for like Liliana, but I'm 100% positive if he plays Liliana, he's just going to Edict us. So our opponent's thinking. And I just realized he doesn't have any white mana, so we could have like a Johnny's and maybe Paths and like Luring Souls in his hand. So those are other options. So we could just have nothing, which we're hoping for, but that's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, he just has like 4 removal spells. Alright, so we're going to animate our Mutavault. And attack for 6. Yep, that's what I thought. He's just going to activate Death right now. So he goes to 13. Okay. Inquisition to get our last card is kind of unfortunate. We drew no Lord, so we'll play that. So he has 2 cards in hand. I hope they're both white cards. So we attack for 6 here. He's just going to gain 2 life. Puts him in 9. Maelstrom Pulse. Oh, we drew the white card. Drew a white source, so okay, Dark Confident. Drew a Relic. Definitely just gonna pop it. He can gain 2 life. So target myself first in case he does anything. He might try to use it in response. Nope. Gain 2 more life, puts him at 11. So we're going to attack first. If he wants to block, that's fine. Okay. I was going to say I was going to copy his Dark Confident, in fact, because I didn't think he was going to block, but we're just going to copy our Silvergill. Drew Regery. Attacking, that seems very aggressive. This puts us at 13. Drew another Silvergill. Reveal this. Drew Mutavault, awesome. He doesn't even know about that yet, so we'll just play this. Attack for 6, and he couldn't tap his mana to gain life, so he's going to take. We're going to take. He can't drain us, so we'll take attack like this. I assume we're going to 3, and we'll just play our Mutavault. I think we got this. He was a Johnny. Okay, Soren. That's pretty good. I think he's still dead. You can gain 2 life, he's only gain 3. He's still taking like a ton. Yeah, it should be game. So we drew pretty well. So we'll tap this with the Regery. Alright. So like I said, we did have great games. Game 1 was pretty close. We were 1 turn away, but we were able to pull it out and go 3-1. So that's Merfolk in Modern. I think it's a real deck. It's definitely seems a lot of people think it's underpowered, but I still think it's very good, especially if you're expecting a lot of black and green decks. It's worse if you're expecting more of Affinity and red deck wins. As you could tell, Affinity matchup was pretty bad, but against everything else, it's pretty good. And tell me what you liked in the comments. Tell me what I could have done better. I know I misplayed a little bit, but turned out pretty well. All right, thank you for watching.